Hello everyone, it is 7:30. I thought that I would pick up my camera and start vlogging now. I've actually had some comments asking to do like a week of my life and show more of like the day-to-day stuff I do outside / alongside reading, because I guess people are just curious at how I can read so much when I do work a job. I think a lot of people are confused at how much I read when I also work a job and stuff, but also people are just curious and interested to see what I do with my day-to-day, which is totally understandable because I am also a very nosy person myself. I was planning on starting this video on a Monday so I could do like a full week, but it is a Wednesday evening and I'm just jumping straight into this, so why not? Let's start it now. So I finished work at 7:30. I finished work around 5:30 and then I had video editing to do for YouTube to get a YouTube vlog up. So I need to eat dinner. I literally got home from my summer holiday yesterday in the evening, so I've only been home for like 24 hours and I've unpacked and done laundry, but like I need to change laundry over. My skin needs a refresh, so I want to like do a little bit of self-care. I also just filmed a little TikTok unboxing because I got my first Fairyloot parcel because I'm a TikTok ambassador for them, which is so exciting because we all know that I love special edition books. It's something I collect, so I've been on their waitlist for ages because if you don't know what Fairyloot is, it's a book subscription and there are different options, but they're all like fantasy, romantasy books. They do adult and young adult, and this is the romantasy book of the month of June. There's always a theme and you don't know what book you're getting sent to you. You get told the theme of the book, so this month for June was Rotten to the Core, so you kind of get like hints of like aesthetic and vibes, but they don't actually tell you what the book is, which makes it really exciting because then you get like a surprise book coming to you. You don't have to pick a book and like go through the hassle of like trying to figure out what to read next or what book to buy. Or if you're just like me and you just read a lot of books and you're sort of running out of options. Yeah, so this is it, but this is so beautiful. So this is Nectar of the Wicked by Ella Fields, and the little like blurb of what it says the book is about says, indulge in a dark and whimsical story of an unwanted changeling who must find a way into the fairy realm in pursuit of the truth. So sounds right up my alley. We know that I'm gonna love something like this, but it's got little like sprayed edges. How gorgeous is that? The books are signed, which is always so fun and exciting. I feel like you definitely get your like money's worth with Fairyloot. I just thought that book subscriptions would be more expensive. And then look at this beautiful illustration. And then obviously you take off the dust jacket and this is what the book looks like. How gorgeous. That's so exciting. Beware the fae and never trust them with your heart. Anyways, I really want to read this soon. I think I might do like a 24-hour readathon maybe at the weekend because I don't think I have weekend plans this week. I've got plans next week. I've sort of left this week open because obviously I've flown back from my summer holiday. I didn't really want to do anything this week other than like relax and recover and get back into a routine. So this week is sort of going to be like getting back into routine, getting back into it, catching up with work and reading. But next week I've got some social plans. Honestly, I don't really like to do anything other than stay at home and read. So I always try to do that when I can, but I think I might try and film a readathon this weekend. I am going to be filming like reading vlogs while I'm also filming this. But anyways, I'm going to put this on my bookshelf now. I also cleared out my bookshelf, so all my bags are at the top now and we can start filling out this layer of shelf because it's starting to fill out, but I actually might still move some things around. This is where my hardcovers are. They're my Jennifer L. Armentrout books, so I might move them down one because this is a hardcover and it needs to go on the shelf, so I feel like that should go there. And then I should move these down and move this over. I want to keep this like contemporary romance. I've moved some books around because I'm going to film a video with them. Yeah, obviously I can stack these books and put them in a different way. Right now they're just sort of like that to make like the most of the space. But my fantasy shelves are starting to fill up. Let's shuffle some things around. This was my ARC version of When the Moon Hatched. I think it's an ARC. I mean, I got it before it was published, so that's the definition of an ARC, right? It's huge. It's like almost the height of my hardcovers. So I'm just gonna put that on that shelf there for now. That's an update on the shelves now. I really need to wash my hair, but I've booked a Pilates class for tomorrow morning, or mid-morning. I couldn't get an early morning slot. Usually I'll go on a Monday, Wednesday and Friday because I've just come back from holiday. I didn't want to wake up early in the morning straight away. I wanted like a day to sort of get back into it. So I'm going on a Thursday and the timings for classes are different every other day. So I can't get my normal morning slot. The first slot I could get is like a 10:30. So I'm gonna wash my hair after Pilates tomorrow, but I need to do a face mask. And I'm actually gonna just use the last of the Ordinary chemical peel that I have. I've used these in like every single routine video on my channel. I've been using this for years and I do it maybe like once a month. It's okay. I know my skin. And this sits on for 10 minutes and then I'll just wash it off in the shower when I wash my face. And it does look like you're just putting blood on your face, but I love it. And I do have like quite sensitive skin, but my skin is fine with this. I just only use it when I feel like I need it. There's also been like a conversation over my book talk about fast readers or people who read a lot, how they get it into their routine and stuff. And one of the things was, I don't really watch that much TV. Like Cami and I, a few nights a week, will watch a show together when we have dinner, but we don't have Netflix anymore and we cancelled Disney Plus. So we only have his Sky and Prime. If I'm watching something, it's other booktubers videos or like YouTube vlogs. I'm trying to get the last out of this. That's why my arm is being so weird. I just don't want to pay for like a subscription that I don't use, because when I finish work at night times I just want to read my books. So I'm gonna let this sit for 10 minutes. I'm gonna get out my workout clothes and stuff for tomorrow morning, so when I get up I can just get changed into that. And gonna take down some of my laundry so Cami can do his washing tomorrow. This is like my third bottle of the day. I usually go through 4 or 5 of these, I think. Last night Cami and I got a takeaway. We got an Indian because our flight got in late and we didn't have any food and stuff in, so we got that, and we both had leftovers today for dinner. But usually through the week we'll swap days, like we'll both do the cooking 50-50. We've been together for over 5.5 years now, but we've lived together for like 3, almost 4, I think. We're pretty much in like a solid routine now of we know what we like to eat. We'll usually get a takeaway like once a month and the rest is all home cooking stuff. So we'll flip between what days we're free and what days Cami's gonna be out, or what nights I'm gonna be out. And tomorrow I'm making bolognese, so I'll make that on my lunch break tomorrow. But tonight we have no dishes or anything. I literally just cleaned out a pan and plant pot. I'm gonna have my leftover curry for dinner because Cami's already had his. He's out tonight watching the football, which is why I'm home alone and vlogging. But yeah, tomorrow my lunch break, after I get back from Pilates and have showered, I'll prep the dinner, so then that way when it's evening time it's all ready, because we'll usually do like really easy meals that either take like half an hour or are like quick and healthy. That's what we usually go for, and I find that helps so much during the week because neither one of us wants to stand in the kitchen and cook for hours unless like we're in the mood for it. Cami and I both do enjoy to cook, but at the moment I just honestly cannot be asked about it. I kind of want to get like a HelloFresh subscription or something and maybe try that and see, but Cami's a celiac, so we can't usually eat most takeaways, and a lot of like ready-made meals and stuff aren't gluten-free. So we do pretty good when it comes to like eating relatively healthy at home. I'm very much someone who likes to tidy and clean as I go along, because in that way I never really have to do much. I am a very organized and clean person, I will say that. Everything has its place and it's always in its place. I deep cleaned the shower last night when I came back from holiday because I felt like I wanted to. I'd been away for a week, even though no one was using it. So the bathroom's all clean. And obviously Cam and I split the jobs 50-50 in the house. I've put my laundry away, just did a couple of dishes. Face mask's been sitting on, got my clothes out for Pilates tomorrow. So now all I need to do is have a shower, get into my PJs, eat my dinner, and then I can sit and read a book, brush my teeth, and I can go to bed. This jumper that I'm wearing, I've had since I was 15. I've had this for 10 years, which is crazy to think about. Is probably one of my pieces of clothing that I've like owned for the longest amount of time. I was wearing it last night when my mom dropped off Cooper because she was watching Cooper for us while we were on our holiday, and she was like, I remember you wearing that when you were younger. I was like, I know, I've had this for 10 years. I don't usually stay up this late. Like by now I would probably already be in bed with a book and I haven't even had my dinner yet. I literally came home from my holiday yesterday and I've been playing catch up today, so I'll be able to make that time back up tomorrow. There's like the one perk of being self-employed or running a business is you can pretty much schedule your own hours. Like I don't have to clock in at 10 o'clock on the dot, but I usually do. Downside of that though is I definitely do work way more hours than I should, which is what I've been focusing on this year, is setting up like boundaries and trying to work within my time. So I have like a rough amount of set hours I do. Like I pretty much work 50 hours a week. But my laptop right now is with Apple getting repaired, so I'm hoping that I can go pick it up tomorrow the next day, because that would just make my life a little bit easier, because right now I'm using like my iMac. My sister dropped it off for me while I was on holiday. The ports on the side that you use to like charge your MacBook and plug in like your USB stuff died, so I couldn't charge my laptop and nothing would plug in, so that's getting repaired. But it's only like £100, which is not too bad, because anytime something breaks with Apple I'm always like, I'm gonna have to buy a new laptop, and the cost of that is like a mortgage for a house. So I was just watching a bit of Alexa Ray's new 24-hour readathon while I was like getting ready. So I'm gonna finish this while I eat my food, and then by the time this is finished I should have finished my dinner, and then I can just like brush my teeth and read. When I say I'm book obsessed, I literally mean I am book obsessed. I'm just parked at Pilates, but I'm waiting a couple more minutes because I'm a little bit early. They have back-to-back classes, so you can't actually get into the studio until like your class time. I also don't want to pay for more parking than I have to, because parking in Edinburgh is so expensive. They've just put like the LEZ zones into use here, so I can't drive my car in like most parts of the city anymore, and I feel like they're just cutting so much parking, which is like fair, I get it, but also like we have to commute, because the buses here are terrible, honestly. Every time I get a bus, it just doesn't show up, or it's like so ridiculously late. So exhausted. I woke up this morning and I woke up at 8, and then I just started doing work early, just doing some emails and like little bits and stuff, so that there's not as much to do when I get back and I can just sort of play catch up on what's come through. I managed to get my to-do list done yesterday, but today I've got some of my own content that I need to do. Like I've got a brand, Cooper and I film brand work for a dog food company, so I need to go and like edit and do voiceovers and stuff for that and send that to them today, because I wanted to have it done yesterday. I just ran out of time. I've got more video editing to do this afternoon, because when you upload 2 videos a week you are either always filming or editing or both. Ugh, I hope this class wakes me up. I need the endorphins today. I'm so glad I managed to get a class today, but it's so weird going on a Thursday at this time. I feel like out of routine. Anyways, let's go to Pilates. That is definitely not like the most appetizing looking thing. I feel like when you go on holiday and you're eating out every day, I personally get to a point where I just like crave home cooked food, proper hearty food. And like one of our household staples, one of our favorite meals to have like regularly, we probably have it like once a week, is bolognese. And this bolognese recipe only took 15 minutes, and now it's just gonna sit on the hob on a low heat for a couple hours to sort of, so the sauce can reduce and it just gets tastier, but it's so good. So we're gonna have that with spaghetti and some garlic bread tonight. And I'm gonna quickly make myself a sandwich, then I'm gonna jump in the shower. But I am dying to make this beef and red wine sauce. We use the slow cooker loads in this household. Beef with like onions, celery, carrots, like veg, with red wine sauce and gravy in the slow cooker, and it sits for like 8 hours and the beef just falls apart, and then I make it with like broccoli and mash. Oh, and I'm craving it. But Cami and I have already done our food shop for this week. We will always in our fridge have like carrots, broccoli, peppers, and we'll throw them in like everything we make. We try to strategically do our food shop so that like no ingredients get wasted and we sort of double up. But also I've been prioritizing both my physical and mental health. So I've been trying to get into a fitness routine, which is why I go to Pilates. I cancelled my gym membership because I would go to the gym for like 2 weeks at a time and then stop and not go for a month and then go again. And I personally like routine and structure. So for me, if I book a Pilates class, I know I'm gonna go. Like my money's invested in that. If I don't go, I lose my money. It's more expensive, but for me, it's worth the cost. It's worth the value. So it just means negotiating my budget so that I can afford to go to Pilates 3 times a week. But I can do that because Cami goes out. Cami will go out the weekend and go to the bar with his friends and like socialize, hang out and do his things. So instead of me spending like 50 to 100 quid going on a night out, I put that in once a month for my Pilates classes. So it's just like little things like that. Ramble over, sandwich time. I've just been sat at my computer doing work for the last hour. I had some invoicing and accounts to do. I actually still have more accounts work to do. I am just going to sit and put on some brown noise and just like focus and smash work out for the rest of the day. I have like another 3.5 hours of work to do, and then that will be like 6.5 hours of work today. As you saw, I just blow dried my hair very quickly. I bought myself a Dyson in the new year as a Christmas present to myself, and I have to say it honestly has changed my life. It took me 10 minutes to do my hair from wet to this. But the reason I'm vlogging right now, I've taken a little break, is I got a Waterstones parcel, and I know what this is because I pre-ordered it months ago, and it is the 3rd book that's going to go on my shelf. The Waterstones exclusive paperback version of A Curse for True Love. I was not sure if I wanted to get this one or not because my paperbacks are pink and red, and the paperback, like the standard paperback for this, is pink, so it would have gone like really cutely, but the exclusive edition was the same price and I thought, why not? So this is what it looks like. I read it on Kindle and it's got these like little end sleeves. I kind of want to reread it, but I always want to reread. There is a book that I'm going to be rereading, I think next week, and that's going to be very exciting. I can't say what it is yet. My books are not that flat, so they just like spread out, and this one like wants to fall over now. You see that? Like, I read these books to death, so I need to like, I don't know, find a way to flatten them because they just keep like popping open, and the first one keeps like falling off the shelf. Okay, I'm going to call it a day for work-wise. It is after 6:30 now, and I'm gonna feed Cooper and take her out, and then gonna finish off dinner. Cami's gonna be home very soon, so we'll either watch something while we have dinner together, or I'll just do some reading. But either way, I'm gonna be doing reading this evening. And I managed to book a Pilates class for tomorrow morning, which is risky because 2 Pilates classes back to back. I want to get back into the routine and like into the grind of it because I've not been in like 2 weeks. And I also use ClassPass for my Pilates classes because one, it's a lot cheaper, but two, you have to be like flexible with classes. So I kind of take what I'm given. I got a notification saying there was a class available tomorrow, so I just booked it straight away. It's gonna be an early start tomorrow, but I think a good way to start the Friday, because then I can just come home and smash out work tomorrow and be done for the weekend. I am so tired. I just sat and recorded myself talking and it cut off. I got a iced strawberries and cream matcha from Black Sheep Coffee. It looks like a swamp. We don't have a blank street here. All the like local and independent cafes just do like hot matchas to take away if they do it, and not many do. So it's really hard to get like a takeaway iced matcha somewhere in Edinburgh. There's like 6 places. I've been to them all. Most of them are places that I can't actually drive to anymore, or are just like so far out. But I was walking past Black Sheep when I went and picked up my laptop, because I've got that now from Apple. And I saw that signs are doing iced strawberries and cream matcha and blueberry matchas as well. So I want to go back and try the blueberry one. It's not aesthetically pleasing and it's just strawberry syrup in it, but the one time I've had a Black Sheep matcha before, it was like really chunky, like chunks of powder in it. It wasn't made very well. But this is nice. This is very sweet though. If you want like a blank street dupe, this is giving it, but this was £5 something for this. Like, that's fucking ridiculous. Nine hours of work today. 9 hours. It has been a long day. I have been up since 7 and I am exhausted. I was working until like 6ish and then I had to finish editing a vlog that I finished filming yesterday. So that's uploading right now so I can schedule it for tomorrow, but I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm tired for like chill. Like, I want to just chill, I want to relax, and for me that's reading. Like, I'm not exhausted that I just want to go to bed. I'm exhausted that I want to put my computer away and I don't want to look at a screen again until like tomorrow morning. But I think I'm gonna start a 24-hour reading vlog tonight because I'm absolutely unhinged. I've barely vlogged today, but my day, as you saw, was just me sitting at a desk from 10:30 this morning to 7:15, and I've got another 15 minutes of like uploading and stuff to do, so 9 hours of me just sitting at this desk. I had a sandwich at 3 p.m. That's it. I literally have not left this desk. That's really fun stuff. I'm sure that's exactly what you want to see, but again, this is like a typical week in my life. I need to make dinner. I'm gonna have like a quick shower. Are you a morning or a nighttime shower person? Because I'm both. If I've got Pilates in the morning, I will have a shower out when I come home after Pilates to like freshen up because that's just gross, but I am more of a nighttime shower. I hate going to bed feeling dirty. Even if I'm not, even if I had a shower in the morning and I've just stayed in bed all day, which I never do, but you know, I need to shower at nighttime, so I'm just have a little quick body shower and wash my face and then get into some comfy PJs, and then I'm gonna make dinner. Cami last minute ended up, we're supposed to have like just chill dinner at home tonight, but he's ended up watching the football because it's the Euros with his friends tonight out for drinks, so he's not gonna be home until like 11 p.m. But I have a chicken Kiev that is gonna go off out of date in the fridge, so I'm gonna cook that up, and I feel like I want some mashed potatoes, so I'll probably like peel and boil and chop my potatoes, then jump in the shower while they're boiling, so then when I come out I can make my dinner. You know, working smarter, not harder. But I might pick my books while I'm in my office and waiting for this video to upload. You'll probably not see much footage of me for the rest of the night because that will be saved for that video. I don't want to just like give you double of the same footage, and trying to film multiple videos at once is a little bit complicated. I just had to spend like 15 minutes organizing my calendar because I have an actual content calendar on Notion that I plan out what videos are going to be uploaded on what days. My typical upload schedule at the moment has fallen into a Wednesday and a Saturday, which is crazy because on my old YouTube channel, if you didn't know, I was a YouTuber when I was back at university. The channel is now called like Emmy Vlogs, but I had like 60,000 subscribers at the time, but my upload day on that for like 5 years was a Thursday. I'm like breaking out of the mold, but The Wednesday and the Saturday works pretty good with my life, I think, and like the amount of time it takes me to film and edit things. If you're watching this, typically there will be a video on a Wednesday and a Saturday every week here on this channel, but sometimes it might change if I've got like special deadlines or like new book releases. It could change, or if I'm only uploading once a week that week, you don't know what it's gonna be. It could be a Thursday, or I feel like it would typically be like a Wednesday, Thursday, or a Saturday, but you never know. All right, time to unwind and get comfy because I'm so ready to be done. I've not really been vlogging today because I've been filming a 24-hour reading challenge, so I've literally not been doing anything but reading. But I took a little dinner break to go to my family's and we had dinner there, so I've been there for the last like 3 hours. It was my baby brother's 22nd birthday yesterday. I am the eldest of 4, so when I say I'm like Nesta Archeron, I literally like her. I'm eldest sister, very bossy. But I have 3 younger siblings. All 4 of us are now doing stuff in media. Like my brother works for a production company and makes the most amazing like films and stuff like that, and he's a year younger than me. And then my sister Sophie, who's 2 years younger than me, she's also a YouTuber, so you should go check out her channel. She does like day in the life type vlogs in Edinburgh, and I am in some of her vlogs as well. If you've watched any of my like day in my life or week in my life vlogs, Sophie's also in them as well. But I am exhausted today. Like I'm so tired. I was like falling half asleep at the dinner and I left a bit early so I can just chill and sleep. And I'm just doing my skincare now. I ran out of my niacinamide and I've only got my multi-peptide and hyaluronic acid serum, but I always do a serum, so that's what I'm doing. It's so tacky. I love this Clinique anti-blemish solution gel. It's almost like a pimple patch but in a liquid form, and then I have some like dot spots things that I'm gonna put on. And I'm in my Ahhh Black Boys t-shirt because I sleep in this. They're like men's 2XL shirts. I have some new book merch arriving. I got an email to say that it's like processing in the US right now and it's on a plane over to the UK, so that's very exciting and perfect timing as well because I have a very fun TikTok collab. I don't know if it'll be out by the time this vlog is out, so I don't know if I can say anything because I had to sign a contract for that, so I can't really talk about it until the day has passed. But coincidentally, one of the bookish merch jumpers I got is for this book, so I want it to come in time for me to be able to film that. The Saturday portion of this vlog is going to be very short, and then probably the Sunday as well, because tomorrow I'll have at least like 12 to 16 hours of reading to do to get this 24 hours readathon like complete. So I'll probably be reading until like midnight tonight and then wake up at like 8, 9 tomorrow and do the 12 hours until like 10 p.m, 11 p.m. Yeah, that's how I'm spending my weekend. My weekends vary. Usually I'll be out on the weekend at least one day, like either the Saturday or the Sunday I'm out and doing things. But this weekend I didn't, so that's why I'm filming a 24-hour readathon, because I enjoy uninterrupted reading time. They are fun to me. My family thinks I'm crazy for doing them though. Alright, that is my skincare done. And I'm just gonna chill on the couch now and read. Good morning everyone. So today I'm doing something so exciting. Obviously you're going to come along with, but I am going to go and get 2 Throne of Glass tattoos today. Are you serious? Are you for real? I will tell you all about it properly soon. I'm also losing my voice. Cami has tonsillitis, so I hope I don't have it. I have been waiting for a tattoo artist based in Glasgow called Kami. Someone I know went and got a darling tattoo from her Valentine's flash because she does like Ahhh and book tattoos. So as soon as I saw she was based in Glasgow, I was like, I need to book in and get my bookish tattoos with her. And she's done some flash that have like Ahhh and Crescent City references. And I saw she has a "to whatever" end quote on her Instagram. And I was like, that's one of the Throne of Glass tattoos that I was like, I'm gonna get. The second one is I want the gold ring sword. Yeah, So I'm getting both of the tattoos I want today, which means we got to go through to Glasgow. We're going to shoot some really fun content together. I literally cannot wait. Her style is beautiful. The studio looks so cool. So I'm gonna bring the vlog camera so you can come and get the tattoo with me. How exciting. But before that, I'm going to meet Becca and we're gonna go and grab like a little coffee and a catch up for an hour before I have to catch my train through to Glasgow. Last night, I was working on my computer until 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, not ideal. I don't like to do that, but I have such a huge amount of computer work and stuff to do, but also because I'm out today, I had to spend hours yesterday evening prepping and planning like my work stuff for today so that I could take like a half day off. So I have my work phone and stuff with me to work while I'm on the go. So I didn't vlog Monday or Tuesday because it was me sat at a computer. I filmed me sitting at a computer and I did that for 9 hours both days. Ridiculous. I also have to wear shorts today, which feels really weird. Like, this is not short weather, but I'm gonna get tattoo here. So I thought I'll wear shorts because that's easy access. I also got another Fairyloot parcel, but I think I'm gonna save it and wait until I get home and then we can go through it together. But I need to leave now. I've got 5 minutes to go and catch my bus into town. So let's go do that.
Greetings, I'm back.
Back home. What a day it's been. Oh my gosh, I've put up a TikTok and a reel already and a short and another TikTok because I'm just so excited. I can't believe I have 2 Throne of Glass tattoos. Like, I just want to like point at people now. I can like point my sword at them. You know, I always say to Cammy that all I want to be is like a girl who runs through a castle in a flowy dress with a dagger strapped to her thigh or a sword on her back. Now I will always have my sword on me. Stop. I can't believe it. That was amazing. I will be going to Glasgow for any tattoo and every tattoo I get from now on. That is just amazing. It's so nice when you finally find like an artist in a place that just gets your vibe and it just matches. Being in my mid-20s, I can't believe I'm saying mid-20s and not early, that makes me feel sick. But being in my mid-20s, I know myself now. I know who I am. I know what I want in life. Like, I'm quite lucky that I know who I am. This is who I am. And just like everything about that studio. Kami is amazing. If you are Scottish based and you are looking for a tattoo, please go check out 7 Glasgow. It's only 40 minutes on the train for me to get from Edinburgh to Glasgow. And it's just everything. I went and got my Ahhh tattoos and they're just text. So it's quite easy for me to get a tattoo of that because it is just text. But if I was to go to where I usually get my tattoos here in Edinburgh, like the artists are great, but they don't read my books. So if I say to them, I want a gold rimmed sword, they're not gonna know what that is. Kami's read all the books. She knows. She has read her Sarah J Maas books and she gets the vibe, she gets the aesthetic. And I feel like there's not that much in Scotland. Like everything's down in England and everything's down in London. In London, I feel like you can find everything, but in Scotland, our options here are limited. So it's just, oh, so beautiful. And it's just perfect. She just gets the vision. So I can't believe it now. My second skin's got to stay on for a couple days or or until it falls off. And then I can show you. They're a bit red right now because I'm so pale and my skin goes red all the time. Oh, I just can't believe it. I actually can't. I loved it because as soon as I looked in the mirror, I was like, I feel like these have been on my skin for ages. Like, they don't feel new. Like, it just feels right. It feels like me. I'm so excited. I think this is one of my biggest like pieces now. I think this is my biggest individual piece. My shoulder is my biggest piece, but it's like full of like flowers. And it's right next to my A Court of Silver Flames dedication. I actually love Throne of Glass so much, thinking about it could make me start crying. But anyways, before I went to go away, I said I got a Fairyloot parcel. So let's open it. I'm assuming there will be 2 books in this because I've got a Romantasy subscription and a combo. Yep, there's 2 books in here. Okay, first book, The Darkness Within Us. My husband is taking too long to die. A clever and deadly heroine who is just as much of a beauty as a beast. Our feature book of this month, so this is young adult. Opulent tale of cunning and splendor, our ambitious main character is just one step away from obtaining her wildest dreams of wealth and power. But how far will she go to obtain her desires? Oof, look at that, that's beautiful. God, I love being a book girly. All right, shall we take off? Oh my god, it's got a reversible dust jacket this time. Whoa, the sprayed edges. Me just nerding out over a book. Wow. Oh, this is pretty. It's black, it's not like foiled. Oh my god, look at that edge. It is beautiful. Oh my god, it's got like, it's gold. This is prettier than the Romantasy one I got. Oh my god. Wow. Are you seeing this? God, I love being a reader, honestly. I can't believe I get to experience things like this. All right, let's see. This is gonna be the adult book. Oh, okay. Oh. Are you kidding me? Shut up. I almost bought this at Waterstones the other day. No. Oh my god, I've been thinking about it since. I didn't pick it up. Stop. No, this is amazing. I don't know how to say this name, I'll need to look it up, but it's by Sophie Kim. Nine-tailed fox who must team up with a handsome exiled trickster god to chase down a powerful demon who has escaped from the underworld. All this while keeping her true identity under wraps. No, I'm so excited for this. This is beautiful. Wow. Just me in the background like, no, this is so fucking cute. Wow, okay, I definitely want to read this one like this month. This is a sign. Wow. Stop. I love Fairyloot. He's a fallen god, she's a shape-shifting fox. They'll do anything to outsmart each other, anything except fall in love. This is the best day of my life. I need to go show Cami this. What I'm gonna do for the rest of the day, because I've been working while I'm out, so I had my work phone on me so I could reply to all emails as they were coming through. But tomorrow I've got to do like invoices and accounts and stuff. Tomorrow's gonna be like a really boring, just like admin work day and sitting and doing emails. But I think I'm just gonna call it a night now because all I'm gonna go do, organize my office, put all my stuff away, and then go to bed because I'm tired. It's 9 p.m. and I'm knackered. So that's the plan.